Let's use our for look strategies to solve this estimated multiplication word problem. Let's start with our first look. A train terminal has 11 platforms. Each platform has about 125 trains departing each day. Approximately how many trains are leaving the terminal every day? And in our first look, we want to notice. We want to notice who or what is our story talking about? And it's talking about trains. We are talking about trains at a terminal. What are these trains doing? These trains are departing. So it says there are 11 platforms. Each platform has about 125 trains that are departing each day. So what are we talking about? Trains. What are the trains doing? They are departing or leaving from the platform. What is the question? How many trains are leaving the terminal every day? And when I go back up here to underline, we want to notice that approximately how many trains are leaving the terminal every day. So with this word approximately, we're not going to give an exact amount. We're going to give an estimated amount. And that is our first look. Now we are moving on to our second look for our word problem. A train terminal has 11 platforms. Each platform has about 125 trains departing each day. Approximately how many trains are leaving the terminal every day? In our second look, we are drawing a model that represents our word problem. So we know that there are 11 platforms. There's our first platform, our second platform, our third platform, and since this is just a representation, this last drawing will be our 11th platform. And from our story, we know that there are 125 trains departing each day from each platform. So from this platform, 125 trains are departing. From this platform, 125 trains. This platform, 125 trains. And on the 11th platform, there are 125 trains departing from the platforms. And we know from last videos our understanding of multiplication that when we have sets of groups that are repeating the same number, then we are multiplying. Okay, moving on to our third look. We are going to solve our word problem. A train terminal has 11 platforms. Each platform has about 125 trains departing each day. Approximately how many trains are leaving the terminal every day? And we know from our second look and our model that we drew that we are multiplying. We're multiplying 125 by 11. And with the keyword approximately, we know that we are not giving an exact amount, but an estimated product. So we need to round 125 and 11. So to round 125, we're going to round to the nearest tens place. So the 2 is in the tens place, and we're going to look at the number to the right of the 2, and if it's 5 or greater, then 2 increases by 1. So 2 becomes 3. Number behind it becomes a 0. Excuse my writing. And the number before it stays the same. So 125 rounds to 130. Now let's round 11. This one is in the tens place. We look at the number to the right, which is a 1. 1 is less than 5, so this one is going to stay the same. So 11 rounds to 10. Now that we have our estimated factors, now we can multiply. And a way that we can multiply when you have estimated or rounded is that you can essentially ignore the zeros, and we can multiply 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. And then you could add on the 2 zeros. So our estimated product is 1,300. Then we can go over here and we can check and compare our exact product to our estimated product. So we can multiply the ones place first. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. And we are through with the ones place, so we make sure that we put a 0 in the ones place. Then we multiply 1 times 1 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Then we're going to add. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 1. So our exact product is 1,375, which is really close to 1,300. Now let's give our problem a fourth and final look. In our fourth look, we are giving a summary of how we solve the problem to show how our answer is reasonable. So a train terminal has 11 platforms. Each platform has about 125 trains departing each day. Approximately how many trains are leaving the terminal every day? So we're going to summarize what we did and how it is reasonable by using our last 3 looks. So in our first look, there are trains departing from platforms, and the question wants to know how many leave every day. In our second look, from my model, I know that I'm going to be multiplying because 125 departing trains are repeating on each of the 11 platforms every day. I also know that I'm going to estimate because the question wants the approximate amount. And in my third look, I rounded 125 to 130 and 11 to 10 and multiplied those factors to get a product of approximate 1,300 trains. That is our fourth and final look of this problem.